When I was 10 years old, I had my own tools. I worked with Daddy, building wagons for horses and oxen. That's where I started in. I'm not bragging, but I do more of all kinds of work than any man around this community.
I bet.
Yeah.
What happened if you were making things for wagons when cars came in?
It just stopped.
I like your furniture very much.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything quite like this.
No.
How did that start?
Just an idea I got in my head, yes.
Have you always lived right around in this area, or have you ever lived away from here?
I was in Boston for 7 years and a half.
What were you doing down there?
Building houses. I wouldn't have come home, but my father taken sick and he wanted me to come home, and so I come home. And
Did you take over his business?
no.
No.
He had a shop over there of his own.
Well, I understand that you built that mill yourself, though.
Oh, yes. Yes, I used to go in the woods where the big lumbermen was and build big mills for him. And then I did a lot of house building in Lunenburg.
You've always, all your life, been working with wood, then?
Yeah, oh, yes. When I was about 5 years old, he bought me a little handsaw and a hammer, and that was my start.
Did you do all the pulleys in the mill? Like all the machinery inside?
Oh, yes.
What kinds of things are you making in the mill now?
Swing chairs, chair swings, and wheelbarrows.
Do you design them yourselves? Yourself?
Oh, yes, my own patterns.
Are the swing chairs very popular?
Well, last summer I built 20, and I think there's 6 gone to spring already.
That's great.
I can't build them fast enough.
They go really quickly. What about the wheelbarrows?
I built quite a few of those, and I got about 8 of them started out in the shop.
You told me you were 82?
82 yesterday.
Well, what's your day like? Tell me about your day, a normal day.
Yesterday? You mean?
Well, yesterday, sure.
Well, I was out in the shop working. When it fine weather, I built part of the swings outdoors.
So you like to work out about?
Yeah. Last summer I worked 14 hours a day.
That's pretty good for a man who's 81, eh?
Yeah, age 82.
82.
Yeah.
Why do you make stuff like this, you know, with the axe, using it all with the axe? It must take ages and ages to build.
And when they go out, I'll show you how I do that with an axe on a piece of wood. It's as simple as ABC.
Really?
Yes.
But you also make smooth furniture.
Oh, yes, yeah. I did, yes.
Years and years ago?
Yes.
Did you make it for someone special or for something special?
Oh, no. They come and order a piece and then I'd make it for them.
Yeah. Couldn't you just give me some idea of what kind of wood you use?
Well, beech and birch and pine and spruce and hemlock.
Everything. What's the easiest to work with? The
Pine.
Pine will be your softest. This is pine, is it?
Yes.
And what's the stain on this?
Walnut.
And it doesn't feel very rough, though.
No, no.
Just got those edges.
Built this in a week. Every week I stood it. 1 week I stood this in, another week this piece, and that's the way it is. But this is heavy. See, it can be dismantled there.
You can take it apart?
Oh, yes, and move it anywhere.
My goodness.
But that's all in one piece.
I guess you must have had a lot of comments from people about it.
Oh, some. And some only made fun of it. Yes. I had a brother-in-law, and he said if I had stuffed this in my house, I'd smash it up for kindling wood.
Well, he'll never get a piece then, will he? No.
Oh, he did now.
Oh, dear. So you figure you're just going to keep working away out at the mill and making more swings and
oh, yes.
carrying on, eh?
As long as I can.
Yeah.
The doctor wants me to keep working. He said if I gave up work in 1 month, you'd be under the ground. Then my blood wouldn't circulate.
Have you got any helpers helping you out, or do you?
Once in a while, I get a man here to help me to saw lads for a lobster fisherman.
Oh, do you make traps?
No, I don't make the traps, but I saw the slats for them. And oh, they come from everywhere, up to the west in Halifax way. And
how do you feel about having visitors drop in to see your work?
oh, I don't know.
They don't bother you?
No, they don't bother me.
Yeah. Well, that's true.
When you know your work, you have no need to be scared of anything. When you know your work, you have no need to be scared of anything. Work never did come hard to me. Only takes time. A lot of it takes time.